Alright, welcome to the BFO property here in Papua New Guinea, Mount Hagen. You can kind of see we've got a long road heading back to Auntie Rose's house. We're going to walk back there now. Okay, as you walk up into the area here, you can see the main gate here on the left. That's the BFO Orphanage. Someone else lives to the right. And so what I'm going to try to do here is just walk you through the property and give you a glimpse of what it looks like and what we're trying to do. Okay, this is the main area where most of the action at BFO happens. Kids come here pretty much on a daily basis for feedings. There's a few days a week we feed more than others, but they basically sit right down here in these areas, put the food on that table over there, and come in and hear a Bible story, and then have some food to eat. So who do we work with here at the BFO Orphanage? Most children are between age 1 and 18. And currently we're working with about 100 to 150 kids. Approximately 40 of those children are true orphans and they live on the property, while around 100 or so kids come for the outreach programs. The outreach program consists of dinner, Bible study, the opportunity for the children to brush their teeth, as well as possibly take a shower if needed. Auntie Rosa and Uncle Jiwa's home is truly a beacon of light and great hope to this community. It's a place of refuge and a place that many call home and receive love that they don't find anywhere else. What is your name?
Gideon.
Gideon. What grade are you in, Gideon? 4. Very good. Are you the one that always beats me in Uno? Little Uno player here whips up on me. Alright, very good. Great kid. Very gentle spirit, always smiling, but likes to beat me in Uno. That's not good, but great kid to pray for and support. My buddy Gideon there.
G'day, I'm Steve Grace and I'm at the Bible Faith Outreach Orphanage. I'm with Barty and Mylon. They've been peeling cow, sweet potato, preparing meals for between 24 and 30 people tonight. And this place is an amazing place of refuge for children who are orphaned, for kids who've been abandoned, kids who've just literally got no place to call home. And Auntie Rosa and Uncle Jiwa have opened up their home, and kids like Buddy, love to call this place home.
Alright, we're at the BFO Orphanage here. We're getting ready for movie night. Got my boy here.
That's my...
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Jeffrey. That's my place where he lives.
This is where he sleeps?
Yep.
Back here, come. And then right back there, you can see his bed area. This is big mosquito nets. Yep, what else you want to say?
That's our bed too. That's our diggy bed.
This is the bed area for these kids right now.
That is diggy beds.
Dickie's bed?
Max beds and
Easy?
Hamule beds.
They sleep back there?
Hame beds.
Yeah.
And that is Laggy's bed.
Laggy.
Yep.
Edwin, you can see back.
And Gulsen. And here is for...
And we have another
Omoko.
Bed.
That is for Moko.
Underneath there.
Yep. Omoko.
So below that bed is another bed. And this is that main eating area. Yep. And we have some girls. So currently we have about 20 guys sleeping in this area.
Yep.
Our hope is to clear out the back wall here, remove all that, all this, and we're going to build basically cubby holes for the boys to sleep so they have a place to on their own. It is absolutely heartbreaking to see what these boys are living in right now, but they love having their own little space and a little place they can call home, and we're going to be grateful to give them one. You can hear it's raining. They just replaced the metal up there. We were able to replace that so the water wasn't dripping down on them. But a lot of work to be done in here. But tonight's a good night. We're going to have movie night here in just a little bit. We're going to watch Little Orphan Annie. We'll show you some clips of that in a bit. Alright, it's the feeding time here, a little smaller one. We've got about 40 here, the true orphans that kind of eat today. They've got rice, and a type of cabbage it looks like. No protein, but sometimes we'll get that. Just depends. So they let the ladies go first down there. We're gonna eat, have some cookies, and then do a movie night here in a bit. Food is always an issue at BFO. There's either not enough food for the children, or oftentimes the food lacks protein that the children need to just have a healthy meal and a well-balanced diet. So your support is just vital to ensure that these kids are receiving proper meals each day. Okay, let's do it. This is Body's bed. Why don't you guys pull that up so we can get a good look at it here.
That's the Body bed.
You got a little sleeping area right there.
That's the study table.
Study table. Yeah, so this is his home. So he's got his bed here and a little study table, and this is exactly what we're trying to remedy by building a little thing in here for these guys to have a good place to sleep. So that's where he's sleeping so far. So who is Auntie Rosa? She is just this amazing woman who's truly given her entire life for these kids, to love them, to care for them, and to provide for them the best home possible. She's fearless, she's patient, she's humble. She just shows great love to everyone who is around her. She cares for the widow, she cares for the orphan, she cares for those who are forgotten and no longer cared about. She is truly a treasure to these kids and this entire community. Well, let me give you a glimpse into a day in the life of Auntie Rosa. On this day, we found out that one of our girls had been taken and was being held captive in a local village. Auntie Rosa, myself, and these kids decided that we had to go get her. You can see Auntie Rosa here confronting one of the elders as we were walking back into the village. She was asking him where was this little girl being held currently. This is one of the more dangerous villages. It's known for its gambling, its drug addiction, and even heinous crimes such as murder and rape. And because there is no dormitory for the girls, many of them are forced to live in this village with widows that we place them with.
Bethany, come. Bethany. Okay, this is Bethany. Bethany is deserted widow.
Okay.
She looks after Love Grace. They call the little girl's name Loveless, but I gave her Love Grace. So they've alleged her that she's been a cannibal of a man that just recently died last night. So they were trying to burn her with the house she was staying in and with Love Grace. So Love Grace is locked out somewhere, we don't know where it is. So the man that I just hugged is the one that has some kind of former relationship with her.
Okay.
So he has hid Love to be tortured. So I hugged him to say that I had all the children come out because David Schreier came. And I need all the children, so she was missing.
So
that's why we came looking for her.
We're going to rescue Love,
yes.
Grace Love.
So we are trying to rescue Love Grace right now.
Let's go get her.
So we're going to go get her now.
Sounds good.
Okay, Doc.
All right, we are on our way to rescue Love Grace. This is what they do. A little girl's lost, they go get her. So we're going to go get her. Good morning. Good morning. It's a little nerve-wracking walking into a village and not knowing what to expect. But she marched right in, and I just kind of followed behind her. Time to go rescue somebody. We'll see what happens. Morning. 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 Love. Sweet Love. How are we doing? She okay? We're gonna bring her back?
Yeah, we're gonna bring her back.
Is Love one of the ones that's gonna be living on the property once it's there?
Yes, she's got an name there.
Alright, good. So Sweet Love here is gonna be living on the property once the new housing's up, so we gotta do that soon.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for protecting her.
Thank you, Lord.
We love her.
Me pani mol pigini ni gat. Nem lo nan no kam so. Ila gam si. Na jula ye do right now. Pala time pa me kam. Ba you me lo tu ha.
It was very exciting and humbling to see Auntie Rosa charge into this village to rescue Sweet Love, who was possibly going to be tortured. Auntie Rosa did not hesitate to go in, and she has such great respect and authority in this area that the moment that they knew she was coming into the village, they immediately let Grace go. And this is one of many incidents like this, and what it goes to show is that we have to build these dormitories to bring these girls back to the BFO property so that we can watch over them and keep them safe. Now as you walk back through here, you come into towards Auntie Rosa's house. She's been very generous about letting kids come up in this area. It's where they do a lot of storage of different outfits and clothing and things that they need. All this is going to be rearranged, and we're going to put in shelves and kind of reutilize the space here shortly. Out on this side is really the only open ground grass space that they have, and this area is going to be transformed as well here soon. I'm going to put some new grass in and then make a little path back through there with some seats so the girls can actually have a place to sit and read and hang out together inside the protection of the fences. Okay, as you're around the corner of the property, you can kind of see there's some areas for growing back here. They do some of the clothing up there as well. What we're going to do in this region here is take all of this out, and we're going to be building 2 homes, structures for the girls to live in. I'll kind of walk down this way here through the clothes and show you more of this area in a second. You can hear the pigs. They start getting really loud when they see somebody, but what we're going to do is take these 2 pigs over here, and we're going to move them over here into this area and then build a wall, basically a barrier fence right down that through there, and then over here will be the structure where we're going to have the 2 girls' homes that will fit about 15 to 20 girls, place that they can live, to call their own, to kind of keep them safe and protected, because it is difficult to be a girl here, and we want to protect them as much as possible. As you come back through here, there's some storage areas here. This area eventually might be torn out, and we will rebuild something in here to house more of the kids. But as you do walk over here, you can see some platforms that have been built. This is going to be for 2 shower areas, and we're currently working with someone to build the shower area here. You can see the bathroom over there. We want to build in 2 more bathrooms, so 2 bathrooms in total, 2 toilets, as well as 2 places to take a shower for the kids and allow them to brush their teeth every day and to stay clean. So that's going to be the future bathroom area. Now as I come from the bathroom area, I walk into this region here. Really a nice space. This is going to be our future education center. You can kind of see over here, someone's already studying away. Hey, how's it going, bud? These guys just need a space in here to read and to learn, and you can see it's a fairly large space, and so we're hoping what we can do is have someone eventually come in, paint this whole area. We're going to move this spigot out here so there's no more wetness. All the stuff here in the back will be removed. You can see this into the place where one of the kids is just starting to live, and then this will be a place for reading, educational games, creative activities, educational DVDs, and it's going to be a really nice space just designated for learning for these guys. So we're really excited about this spot. As we walk out the educational center, right here is the actual kitchen, believe it or not. As you kind of push this door open, they do a big fire in there, and then some of the old men sleep back in here at night because it actually stays kind of warm, but pretty simple. No granite countertops, so you know, refrigerator and that stuff, but it does a very good job for what we need. Now as you walk around the back side of the property, come back up to the front, you can see the 2 water tanks that have been donated. All of that's been collected, and it's collecting rainwater, water that's really desperately needed for these kids, and this has come through from different sponsor supports from people, so we really appreciate that. But it seems like there's never enough water, but this is where we keep the water. But I'm going to go ahead and head back out to the main area here. Alright, so I come walking out here. We've got Diane, who's one of our great assistants here, cutting up some pineapple for the kiddos. And who do we have here? What's your name?
My name is Joshua Kawara.
Joshua, one of the best smiles you'll ever see here on the property. So a lot of great kids. Most of the kids are just getting ready to come home from school, so I'll do a little bit more footage of them so you can kind of get an idea of some of the kids that we're working with. But they're great. But again, just appreciate all that you guys do. Well, let's take a couple minutes here to show you a few things that we do at BFO, as well as hear some stories about a few of our kids, and hear from a few kids themselves.
Me want to belong Jesus. Jesus and me want come through. Jesus and me big fella. Jesus and me big fella.
Alright, beautiful Lakani here. She's had an issue with her right leg. It's an issue with some bone growth. I'm not really 100% sure, but hasn't quite healed right, and therefore she walks with a limp and she's not able to go to school. So I don't know if there's something that we can do. I can try to learn a little bit more about that.
She came to the orphanage when she was only 5.
You've been here for about 5 to 6 years old, and they've cared for her since, but it'd be great to see if we can find someone to do something to help her with her leg there.
My name is Gideon, and I want to help BFO and around the house. I want to clean them, and I want to make so house much cleaner.
Yeah, Gideon's always out here working around right now. He's kind of sweeping out here, but I'm constantly seeing him doing work around here at BFO. How long have you been in BFO?
I think one year.
1 year. And how do you like Auntie Rosa?
Yeah.
What do you think about Auntie Rosa?
I think it's good. It's a good mother for us.
Yeah, she does.
Look after the BFO.
She does a great job, and thank you for all the work that you're doing here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Another great smile right there. I love this guy.
My name is Diki.
Diggy, and you are?
My name is Yave.
Yave, two beautiful boys we work here at BFO. Anything that you'd like to say?
I'd like to say thank you to you for buying my school fee, and you came here. I want to say thank you.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
want to say thank you to you for paying my school fee, praying for us. That's all.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
My name is Anita. My
Okay.
surname is Pawa.
Right.
When I was small girl, my dad died. I have 3 sisters, and I'm a third one in family. I don't have any hope. My mommy, she's a homeless. She don't have any hope. When she want to feed us, she played a card game and feed us. We don't have any hope. But I want to thank BFO that you done great thing in my mommy's life, and I always pray, please God, change my mommy. Let him know God. I always pray for BFO that, Lord, you are really great. You want me to stay in this earth to do something. I have a faith that God you will do. I don't have money. I don't have a better home. I slept in place. I hate cocoa and go to school. Sometimes I don't need, because my mommy, she don't have to work. She don't have money to buy our food. Sometimes she play the card game and she bring the food. Sometimes we don't eat, and I always pray for BFO. I want to say thank you for all the things that you guys provided. I want to appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sweet girl. One of our wonderful girls here, Anita, who does so much for the BFO Orphanage, and it's just a privilege to know her. Thank you. And this is baby Moses. He was sold by his mother for about $25 US a few days after he was born. Auntie Rosa was able to buy him back for about $50 US, and he has been living on the property ever since. And this is Sharon, one of our widows who has HIV. We've committed to taking care of her, praying for her, and being with her for the rest of her life, as well as take care of her children.
G'day, I'm Steve Grace, and I'm here with Yave at Bible Faith Outreach Orphanage. I don't know what kind of bed you go to sleep in every night, but this is Yahweh's bed and his little bedroom. He shares it with a whole bunch of other kids that for many different complicated reasons have found themselves to be orphaned or homeless. And it's a growing problem here in Papua New Guinea because of HIV, AIDS, social dysfunction, and kids just being abandoned, and kids like Yahweh that have found themselves at the BFO home. Auntie Rosa and Uncle Jiwa have welcomed these kids in. They give them great Bible teaching, and you can be a part of this amazing ministry helping orphaned kids here in Papua New Guinea. I want to invite you to partner with orphanlist.org and sponsor these kids, support this ministry every way that you can. God bless you, and thanks a lot.
Well, this is just a few of the people and stories here at BFO. The greatest thing that you can do for us is to take time to pray for these kids, Auntie Rosa, and the work that we are doing. If you feel led to do more for the BFO Orphanage, or if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at www.orphanlist.org, and we'd be glad to answer any questions that you might have.
Jesus,